Well, Volkswagen might be whipping Mercedes-Benz when it comes to ute sales in Australia, but there's no doubt the three-pointed star has a stranglehold on the commercial van segment. But that could be set to change with this, the all-new Volkswagen Crafter van. But unlike the previous generation Crafter that was built on a shared platform with a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, this new model has been wholly developed and built by Volkswagen on its own chassis. With that comes the ability to use better technology and a larger variety of drivelines. The van comes in one of three different bodies: a medium wheelbase, that's on test, a long wheelbase and a long wheelbase with overhang. The roof also comes in three different heights and a cab chassis body is available. The equipment list is strong for its segment and includes as standard LED headlights, fabric trim 3-row seats, climate control, remote central locking, 270-degree opening rear barn doors. It's also priced reasonably sharp from $48,490 plus on-road costs. Well, inside's very practical as well. There's plenty of storage overhead up here on top of the dash and even inside the dash here, and cup holders. Now, apart from sitting three across the front, you can pop this seat down. You've got three extra cup holders here, even a little slot to put your mobile phone, and that can connect into the 8-inch infotainment system, which is standard on every single model. Comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Well, to read our full in-depth review, just click on the link up here. We can also talk to one of our experts and get the best deal on a Volkswagen Crafter. The safety tech list is equally impressive for a van and includes as standard automatic emergency braking, reversing camera, close proximity sensors and parking sensors. Optionally available, blind spot monitoring, automatic parking assist and rear cross traffic alert. The Crafter does not, however, have the option for a 360-degree bird's eye view camera like its rival, the newly updated Sprinter, but it does beat the updated Ford Transit for the amount of gear available. The front-wheel drive medium wheelbase van is powered by a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel engine that produces 103 kilowatts of power and 340 Nm of torque and can only be equipped to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Well, the big news is that Volkswagen has built its new Crafter on its own platform, which means it can inject any sort of driveline that it wants. We're in the front-wheel drive with an 8-speed automatic, which probably promises to be the volume seller. And this time the automatic is a real automatic, it's not a robotised sort of manual setup, so it's quite smooth to drive. Matched to the diesel engine, there's plenty of grunt as well. We've got 500 kilos of payload in the back. We're really not struggling to move that along. Not a sports car, but around the city and overtaking, it's got enough grunt to get where you need to go. It is, however, a little bit noisy in here because we're sitting over the top of the nuts and bolts of the car. However, making life a little easier, yet again, there are things like adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist, which can be optioned. As well as that, the seats match German ergonomic standards, which are pretty stiff, so it's quite comfortable and promises to be so over an 8 or 9 hour working day. There's plenty of gear and a wide variety of drivelines and body styles available in the new Crafter model that it should certainly boost its appeal. Best of all is that for buyers, most of the changes make a positive difference in the real world. Well, as you'd expect for a van, there's a whole heap of space here. This mid-wheel base has over 9 cubic metres of capacity. As well as that, the front-wheel drive version lowers the floor in the back by 100 millimetres, which means stepping up into it's a lot easier on your knees, which is great if you're a courier driver picking up a lot of heavy boxes. There's also a full universal floor layout that you can get with a whole heap of mounting points, as well as specially drilled positioned holes in the roof, so if you're doing a custom cabinet layout, you can have that. But enough of what we have to say. What do you think? Is the new Volkswagen Crafter van enough to take on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter? Well, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to click subscribe to watch all of the latest car videos from Drive.com.au.